Good morning, YouTube. This is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina, where we come to talk about the Palmetto State Armory Gen 3 PA10 20-inch rifle length 308 1 in 10 twist classic A2 EPT rifle, which was an AR-10 Gen 3. They got a new receiver. It's got the A2 stock. It's got the fixed front sight post, a rifle length gas impingement system. Has a new bolt, heavy duty extractors. It's just a bunch of stuff going on with this. And I really like the AR-10. As you know, I'm a hog hunter. And that AR-10 is good for knocking out hogs at 300-400 yards in the field, where you got a good clean shot at them. And I really like hunting with the 308. It's a heavy hitter, and it puts down whatever it hits. It sports a 20-inch barrel of 416R stainless steel. It's a heavy barrel, 1 in 10 twist, M4 extension, rifle length gas system, front sight base, gas block. The upper receiver is forged 7075 T6 aluminum. The receiver is a flat top with feed ramps. It's hard coated anodized. It's got a forward assist and a dust cover. The handguard is your classic round handguard. I will show you the weapon later. It's the classic handguard on there. I may go with the mag pull handguard that's kind of flat instead of round. I really like that. And I like the pistol grip, the mag pull too, because you can put batteries in the bottom of it. Store 1, 2, 3 batteries for night vision equipment and stuff like that. Anyway, you get a Toolcraft PA10 bolt carrier group with extra power extractor springs. So it's got some real strong extractor and extractor springs. The gas key is staked. The lower receiver is forged 7075 T6 aluminum. Hardcoat anodized finish. It's got the enhanced trigger group in there, which is a polished trigger group, and that's their enhanced trigger. And it's got the A2 rifle stock, the A2 pistol grip, and the magazine's a 20-round PMAG, so it takes the PMAGs. So I like a 10-round mag for shooting in the prone, but the 20 round is not no problem when you get down in the prone either. So, but I do like that 10-round magazine for getting in the prone or shooting on the rifle bench, sighting in. But anyway, these all new Gen 3 model includes has a relief cut for a broader capability of 308 bolt carrier groups, twice staked castle nuts. There goes the cats, they're fighting. Standard carbine length buffer tube with short heavy buffer. It's got a dimpled 416 stainless steel barrel. Extra power extraction springs, T6 aluminum handle, black nitride gas tube. Barrel nuts are properly torqued to military specifications. So I'm really looking forward to this. The barrel is dimpled 416 stainless 1 in 10 twist. It's got an A2 style muzzle brake, and It's half by 28 on the thread, so that's for your suppressor. The upper is a precision machine forged T6 aluminum, black anodized, mil spec, type 3, class 2 with enhanced dual retention, anti-slip, anti-rotating handguards. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. You know, it's always something when I'm trying to record a video. So let me go break up the fight and I'll be back. Back to you, YouTube. Had to break up that cat fight. They get into it every once in a while, you know. I gotta lay the law down to them. They're like a bunch of spoiled kids. But it's two females, and they're black cats, and they get into it all the time. So one's an older female, smaller, and the bigger female is a lot bigger, and she's a younger cat, wants to play. The little one don't want to play. And Harley, they don't mess with him because he beats the crap out of them. He's more of the tomcat, you know. Anyway, back to the 308. The 308 just hits hard, you know. When you hit something with it, it really hits hard. Can go all the way down to 110 grain projectile for that thing, and it's hauling butt. And for coyotes, man, that's a really good cartridge. That 110 grain, that really blows the crap out of them. You know, it's a very explosive round. But I prefer like the 170. 172, 173 grain match 118 back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s was the cartridge for my M21 system. I went to sniper school in the 101st Airborne Division, and I also served in the 82nd Airborne Division. I retired from the 82nd, but I served and went to sniper school with the 101st. It was a Army Marksmanship Training Unit, taught sniper school back then. There was no Army school centrally located at Fort Benning, now Fort Moore. So it was each division had an Army Marksmanship Training Unit, and they were responsible for training snipers. 101st and the 82nd had two of the best sniper programs in the Army. Back in the day. The 101st had theirs since the Vietnam War. So they had reinstituted it, so it had been going on for a long time. But it was a great school. I learned to shoot. Learned a lot about the 308 and how to read the wind and mirage and the spin of the earth. All has an effect on the bullet. And that, I think it was 173 grain boat tail made by Lake City. Their dies just got wore out. 30-06 had the same bullet. Carlos Hathcock told me that he lost 300 yards when they swapped from the 30-06 to the 308. Of course, the Marine Corps used a bolt-action rifle, a Winchester Model 70, in 30-06 at first, and then they switched to the 308, and then they had Model 70 and 308. And I think they used a 3x9 Redfield scope, if I remember correctly, called a M40. So that was what the Marine Corps used. I shot in a lot of marksmanship events with the Marines and the Army. So a a lot of our ranges were the KD range, and the Marine Corps probably has one of the best marksmanship training in the world. At least they did. I don't know what they're doing now with this new Army, the little short-barreled M4, and where the velocity is cut in half from the 20-inch barrel. I mean, it cuts it down, way down. And now they want to go with a shorter barrel. And the velocity's even cut more. So they had to go change the cartridge. Go figure. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with the 223 or the 7.62. It hits hard. When you hit something with it, it dies. All those people that say ice pick and this and that. Oh, and in Mogadishu, I shot skinnies and they didn't fall. They didn't fall because you didn't hit them. If you hit them, they would have fell. When you hit somebody with 223 or a 308 center mass, they're done. It's over. I've seen it happen. I know it. I've done it. So, ones that say they don't fall down at ice picks, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Well, I'll be back with the rifle on the next part of this video. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the rifle. But it's a stainless steel, and it's a good deal. I mean, for $649, you're getting a real nice AR-10. And that was unheard of back in the day. You know, AR-10's well over $1,000 in most places, but this thing sports a nice stainless steel heavy barrel. Very, very accurate rifle when you have it set up this way. I would rather have a flat top all the way down and have the handguards replaced by a regular rail. And the gas impingement system, I'd rather have just a plain gas impingement with no sight, you know, or a one with a Picatinny rail on, so I could put those Magpul sights on there for open sights. They're good for backup anyway. You can carry them in the pistol grip or the storage compartment in the rear of the stock. I like to keep my cleaning kit in the rear of the stock and my storage compartment in the pistol grip loaded with batteries. So, because I shoot a lot of thermal and night vision equipment. So, I'll probably put a Sightmark, the new Sightmark Wraith HD on this because it does now have audio and video and it's 4K. So I may put that on there, or I might go with the Wraith Mini and use the Mini on there on the 308. But just a fine rifle. I could care less about bayonet lugs and all that bullshit. But this holds Magpul magazines. They're relatively cheap, about $12 a piece for a 20-round magazine. You can get some 25-round with a window in them. Check out magwarehouse.com. That's a good place to start with when looking for magazines. I've found some good deals there. But this is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. When I come back to you, I'll have the AR-10 in my possession. It arrived on, let's see, I think on Friday the 5th, and the gun shop was closed. So I think they took it in because it says it was delivered. So they had to have taken it in to the gun shop, so I'll pick it up on Monday. They were closed Saturday and Sunday, so Monday's the 8th coming, and I will pick it up then, and we'll see how she shoots and everything too. I'm going to go to the range. I'm going to try and make this a 2-part, and then I'll bring back another part, a revisit with the range review of it, so I could try and shoot some iron targets out to a good distance. See how we do with the on steel with it. But we got a wide range of ammunition to use with this. We'll figure it out, see what shoots the best in it, and like all rifles, they all shoot differently. So one may like 175 grain boat tail as opposed to 173 grain boat tail. We'll find out. But that match 118 open tip 173 grain boat tail bullet, that was the one we used in the M21 systems. And those were semi-automatic. And of course they sported a 20-inch barrel or 22-inch barrel. I like the long barrels because the velocity, it allows the velocity of what the cartridge is designed for. It allows that velocity to be up there. When you reduce the length of the barrel, you cut the velocity down. So I really like the 20-inch. That's what it was designed for. The cartridge was designed to be fired from a 20-inch barrel, and both the AR-10 AR-10 and the AR-15. So 5.56 7.62 NATO cartridge. That's what this is designed to fire. Anyway, this is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. Coming at you with the 308 Palmetto State Armory, Generation 3. Bye-bye. Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. This is Rick, Black Rifle, back at you with some 308 ammo choices. Got some Wolf ammo, which is a 150 grain full metal jacket. This is stuff for plinking, target practice. Get the rifle zeroed with, get it on paper. There you go. That's 150 grain steel case, bow tail, full metal jacket. It's 150 grain, but it'll kill a pig or a coyote. But you're not going to have real expansion on the bullet, so to speak. This is a Russian-made ammo. And then here's another Russian-made ammo, which is 150 grain Thule ammo. And I think this is made in Russia also. This is some Russian communist crap. It's basically the same as the Wolf. It looks exactly the same too. You get a metal steel case and a 150 grain bow tail bullet. And this is good for target practice, just plinking around or take some pot shots at coyotes or whatever. Then I got some match ammo that I've had for a long time. This is a 168 grain boat tail hollow point match bullet, and it's got an open tip on the end there. You can see the open tip there. I don't know if you can see it a little, but anyway, that's 168 grain boat tail hollow point bullet. It's a factory load. These came from Georgia Arms. That's about, I'd say I've had them for about 15 or 16 years. So I have those. Then I have the Match King bullets from Federal, which is a 175 grain bullet. and it's a boat tail hollow point also. Um, Give you an idea what those are like. Uh, there you go. And there's a little open tip on the end there. But that's a Sierra Match King bullet. And let's see what kind of velocity we're getting out of these. Oh, let's see. At the muzzle, you're getting 2,600 and 2,627 foot-pounds per energy. At 500 yards, you're getting 1,803 feet per second and 1,264 foot-pounds energy with this Match King uh, gold medal Sierra Match King hollow point from Federal. And there you go there. And then I think I got two different Winchesters here. I think I got a power point. It's a 180 grain power point by Winchester. And these are traveling at the muzzle 2620, 180 grain power point bullet. And that's pretty fast, you know, for what you got there. I think we have some soft points here too. At least maybe power points also. Uh, some of this ammo is, I've had it for 15, 20 years. Yeah, this is a power point. 180 grain Winchester. And you can see the power point. Boy, that'll knock the hell out of a hog. That's some good shit right there. Some good stuff. I got some more 308 Winchester, 180 grain. It's got a flat point on it. Well, these date back quite a ways. I've had them a long time. They've been in a ammo can in storage. And then we have the Copper Impact, which is a copper extreme point 150 grain bullet, which is a lot faster than 180 grain. But you're getting 2810 out of the muzzle. And at 500 yards, you're getting 1754. It's still hauling butt at 500 yards. But you got a all copper bullet, and it's called an extreme point. It's 308. And that's what that looks like. There you go. Well, those are the ammos I'm going to be using, the ammo for the 308. But they do go down to, I think, 110 grain. So that's really hauling butt. Well, tomorrow morning I'll pick up my rifle and we'll continue the review. So I've reviewed the ammo that I'm going to use, and probably going to do a lot of the zeroing with that cheap Russian stuff. Once I get it on paper and get it zeroed at 100 yards, then I'll go out to 200 yards and see where it goes from there. And I think I will use the try those copper bullets, the copper points, or I'll try the 175 grain Sierra Match Kings. You know, use up this 168 grain match ammo. I might want to keep that, but heck, I'll carry a magazine of each. You know, see what I like. So whatever's the most accurate, whatever gives me the tightest group, is what I'm going to go with. And then I'll order some more ammo. But we have plenty of 308. And my grandson has the big iron sniper rifle, so uh, I don't have that anymore. And it's a heavy gun to carry. You know, it's really heavy. That thing was machined out of one steel block of billet, upper and lower. It was made of steel. So anyway, and it's quite heavy. He likes it, so I guess he won't sell it back to me. My stepson bought it from me before he passed away, and he he won't sell it. So I said it's kind of sentimental. I got a lot of history with that rifle, and I really want it, but I guess he didn't want to get rid of it because it had belonged to his father, which I don't blame him. You know, but his father and me made a deal that if the rifle ever come up for sale or that I had first dibs on it. So um, let's hope that he'll honor his father's wishes and keep it in the family. Anyway, this is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. I just can't wait to that I go pick that thing up. So it's at the gun shop and it'll be ready to be picked up tomorrow. So it's been logged in, and all I have to do is go show my permit and uh, pay the little FFL transfer fee, and it's mine. I'll bring it home, and I'll have a AR-10 again. I got a couple bolt action 308s that I don't I don't really shoot much, but I may get back into the bolt rifles. I don't know. I like the AR platforms. The AR platforms are perfect hunting platforms. Anybody who tells you anything different, they're full of crap. Um, like I said, I've killed over 400 hogs in less than a year, or not a year, 3 years. 400 hogs in 3 years. So that's quite a bit off of 500 acres of land. 56 coyotes off that 500 acres too. So that's quite a bit of hog population and also coyote population. This is Rick, Black Rifle. Later. Hey YouTube, this is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. Well, it came. I went and picked it up. This is the AR-10 from Palmetto State Armory, right here. It's a 20-inch barrel. And we have the lock and the Magpul 20 round magazine. Anyway, and don't forget the sticker. I don't really like to use those stickers, put them on my vehicles because they telegraph you have an AR-15 or an AR-10. And there's another sticker for the uh, AK. It has a palmetto tree in it. But anyway, here it is. It's the rifle. It's the AR-10. Let's see if it's as hard as to pull back as everybody says. And no, it's not. Chamber flag. Some ranges require those. Got my little accessory bag here. Open this up. Get a Magpul magazine. Get a bicycle lock for your bicycle. And the owner's manual. But I probably will change this pistol grip out to a Magpul pistol grip. This is a rubberized pistol grip on here. It's got uh, the instead of going straight across with the trigger, it's rounded, and I like that. It's and then you got the receiver, and then there's your gas block up here with the front sight. If you put a AR-15 carry handle on here, it won't work with this rifle. The carry handles for the AR-15. You got to get specify a carry handle for an AR-10. Different bullet weights between the two, so different yardage and different ranges. So, um, but the buttstock's got a storage back here for storing stuff in there, and that's what I like about the A2. You can put batteries, a cleaning kit, whatever have you in the stock. And then with the Magpul pistol grip, it's got a storage in the bottom for well, batteries. I like to put the 123 batteries for the night vision equipment in there. Um, I have thermals and uh, two night vision IR night vision scopes. So I may put an IR on that, but most likely I'll go with a thermal on that rifle. I'll take the thermal off of one of my other rifles. But the Magpul 20 round magazine here. And there's no ammunition around the firearm here. So it's got a dust cover for your magazine also. So that's the dust cover. And it's locked back on. So that's it. This is the rifle. grill here. Put my night vision on here, my IR, or my thermal. I ain't made my mind up yet. I may buy another thermal, just one of the cheaper ATNs. They make the ATN 160 LTV thermal. It's color. It records audio and video, and it's only $700. So I think it's $799 for the thermal. So that's what I may put on that rifle there. But that's it, YouTube. This is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina. Next time you see me, I'll be either firing this weapon, zeroing, or doing a hog hunt with it. So we ain't. I would really like to do a hog hunt with this. It's a real nice rifle. Catch you later.